Sometimes when you're building a Minecraft city, especially if you've been doing it for a while, there's a good chance you get bored of it. I've been in this situation many times where I build skyscrapers over and over and over and over and over again. So I know how you feel. And rather than just tell you things that you could build, today I'm going to be going out and exploring my home city of Vancouver and bringing you on what I like to call an observational walk. Today I'm going to be going up to Cole Harbour on the north end of downtown Vancouver, and I'm going to be walking along the waterfront to see what we can find. If you stick around to the end of the video, I do have a special surprise that I would like to show you, but you got to watch the whole thing first. So with that being said, this building here is by Arthur Erickson. Do I have a walk light? I do not. This is by Arthur Erickson. And look at all those pigeons. Okay, never mind. I'm not crossing. I want to check out all these pigeons. Why are there so many of them? That's so interesting. Maybe there's, I don't know. I'm guessing they like the heat because today is, well, I guess the coldest day in the past, I don't know, 8 months at least. Maybe the heat of the building is escaping up through that little section above the windows. You can kind of see it. I don't know if it is a window or not. I'm kind of curious though, because they all seem to like the one that's on this floor. Like, see them? Yeah, they all like that one. But if you look above, they also have the little slits above the windows on every other floor. So why do they like this one? Welcome to Cole Harbour Ark, the Department of Arks and Recreation. Right underneath me is the Cole Harbour Community Center. And there's beautiful mountain views. The water's right there. We're gonna go walk along the water here in a minute. Welcome to Cole Harbour's Harbour. That's not actually what it's called, but beautiful view of the mountains. You can see North Vancouver over there. All the mountains. And then you see that wavy building sticking out a little bit? That's a restaurant. I have been inside it before, but we are gonna go down there and check it out. It's pretty interesting, and there's some cool material properties that I want to talk about. Yeah, so this is the bottom section of the community center. We were just up there. You can see there are windows in it. So yeah, it is just an entire building under here. And apparently there's a parking garage, or parkade as they call it out here for some reason, somewhere underneath here. You also know what's really cool. See that houseboat? Actually, there's a couple of them. Oh, there's another one back there. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. I keep forgetting how many houseboats there are in Vancouver, and not just in Cole Harbour. There's a lot near Granville Island as well, and even some in North Van. I'm excited to see this tower here when it's done. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but I'm sure it'll be cool. Oh yeah, okay, so here's the bottom of the Cole Harbour Community Center. Yeah, so this is like the only thing that I could see on Google Maps when I lived on the East Coast and was trying to build it. Couldn't afford a plane ticket. I was in high school when I was trying to do this, so this is the only thing I had. I've still never actually been in, so I don't know, maybe I'll get in there one day. Now, this is the entrance to the marina, and I do have a camera in my hand, but let's just pretend that I own a yacht. That big one there, that's mine, right? Right? I want to see if I can spot more houseboats. Oh yeah, there's one. See that? It's so cool. You get like boat rentals and stuff like that. Pretty cool. I should rent a boat at some point. This is probably one of the most beautiful harbors in the world. Sorry, my lips are becoming numb. It's about -20 right now. Check out all that fog, I guess. Condensation of some sort. It's kind of drifting across the surface of the water. But yeah, pretty interesting idea. If you do have a waterfront with something like this, right, you have your walkways, then you have your buildings behind that. You can separate it a little bit from the dock by having, I don't know, a little section of water in between, and then put a little marina here. You know, you can have, what is this? Something about boating. You know, you can rent a yacht. Check out the marina, I guess. They also do dinner cruises, not here, but if you go further down that way, they have them. You know, you have boats for sale that are right on the marina. And then that section over there, and I think there's, yeah, so see where they're going in right there? So they actually probably own a boat. So you have the doors that you need a code to get into, so that not just anybody, like, you know, hooligans like me can't go out there and go touch your yacht. Don't forget details like that. That's important in case somebody falls in. Not sure what the point of this guardrail is if the rest of it's open, but yeah, kind of interesting. So this is the restaurant that I was talking about a minute ago. This really cool wave pattern on top. And you see it's made of corrugated steel, and then I don't know what that wood is on the side, but it could be cedar. But let's go take a closer look. So the location of this restaurant really doesn't get much better. It's actually on a pier, so if you look down there, I think those are just concrete columns. I don't imagine they'd use wood, especially for a restaurant this new. Yeah, you have all the curves to emulate the waves of the surrounding harbor, even though, I mean, there's not that many waves. It's a very sheltered area, even though it is technically part of the Pacific. See these people going across the first bridge? There's 3 bridges. This one goes to the main entrance. And in those windows, it is a double-story opening where people eat. Really beautiful. Although there might be a patio up top. Now that I think about it, see that wood structure that's kind of wavy? I don't know. So now that we can take a bit of a closer look, I think this might be cedar. And if it is cedar, it kind of makes sense because cedar is super resistant to weather, water, insects, and rot, I guess. I don't know, I Googled it before. I did learn about it at some point in university. But the other material is corrugated steel. So this is bridge number 2. This one leads into their kitchen. I'm not gonna knock on their door, but you have 3 bridges, entrance, kitchen, and then that's their patio. But you can see that this here, it is corrugated steel. So very interesting. Really cool use of materials. Bridge number 3, this leads to their patio, which is covered right now, but it's a super cool building. You do have the docks that continue around the side here. So this is one of the major things that I wanted to show you in this video. Now I want to walk down along the waterfront around the corner, and then there's this really cool seaplane base that, oh, am I in a bike lane? Probably shouldn't be in a bike lane. But there's a really cool seaplane base. Yeah, seaplanes. Now I keep looking out for bikes, even though it's January 13th or 14th or something. It's Saturday. But I think people are crazy enough to try and bike in this weather. I don't know if you can see it, but if you look straight out there, it looks as if there's a floating gas station with the Chevron logo, and that's because it is. Now, why would there be a floating gas station? Well, it's for boats. See, told ya. Somebody is crazy enough to bike. These are the stairs we came down and went that way, but just to give you some context to where I am. Oh yeah, there's a, let's go look at this house. See that house up there? It's on stilts. I don't know why. There is some meaning behind it. I don't know, let's see if I can find a plaque or something. It's quite interesting. I think it looks like it's spray painted silver. Okay, yeah, it's definitely spray painted. Interesting. The simple wooden I can't talk, my mouth is frozen. The simple wooden buildings which marked the industrial activity of the harbor in an earlier era. Interesting. Yeah, the whole thing spray painted. You see there's even a rope up there that they spray painted. It's got to be frozen by now. Oh yeah, see that? That's the seaplane base. Check this out. Seaplanes land right there, depending on the direction of the wind, and then they go in to the seaplane base, which is what we're going to check out here. There's even more people biking. Dude, they must be so cold. That guy's climbing down there. Oh, all right. I don't Is that a cruise ship? I'm guessing that's a cruise ship. Watch this guy. Very nice. Run, buddy, run. This right here is the actual terminal. You can see there's some offices in there. You can go in there and you can get coffee if you want, even if you're not a passenger. They got a lot of merch and stuff too, but it's a really beautiful view. So if you're going to, well, let's see, Seattle, Powell River, Whistler, Maple Bay, Salt Spring Island, Victoria, Nanaimo, I don't know how to say that, Comox, Tofino. You can be there in under 1 hour. This is not an advertisement, but they should totally sponsor me. That'd be pretty cool. But check this out. It's so cool. You can see all the movement in the water from the air behind the props. It's such a cool operation they have down here. Here you go. Vancouver Flight Harbour Seaplane Terminal. See, I don't know if you can see that they have model planes in the window. A bunch of cool stuff. Super cool. Have lots of seating. It's pretty much the same as when you go to an airport, and then, you know, you're just seated at your gate. Except there's no security. There's, you know, it's not complicated, as a lot of airports seem to be. Oh, that's the convention center up there. That big building. Yeah. You got the port. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know, it's cold out. Calm down. Relax. What? You guys are annoying. What's your problem? Yeah, okay. The big secret that I promised at the... Oh, shut up. What do you want? Okay, I get it. All right, okay, the big secret, if these seagulls would stop interrupting me, I went on one of these seaplanes because they do offer tours of the North Shore Mountains up there and above the city. So I hope you enjoy this footage. What?
Hey, future me here. So the footage you're about to watch is at 24 frames per second, upscaled to 30. So if you do the math, it skips some frames. It's kind of choppy. It doesn't look that great. You can kind of see it in the background. You can watch it in this video either way, but if you'd rather a more smooth experience, click on the link in the pinned comment or the description. So either way, I hope you enjoy.